What if, for an entire month, you attempted something new every day? Now, they don't need to be anything drastic. They could be simple things. Things like trying a new meal, adding something to your routine, or going somewhere alone. How do you think you'd feel on the other side of it? Unstoppable? Maybe on top of the world? Like all those self-doubts will never again stop your efforts? Unfortunately, as comfortable as it is to stay in the familiar, that desire to always know what's coming next could be the exact thing holding you back. And honestly, this described how I was for a long time, allowing my comfort zone to dictate my actions each day and not going beyond the things I was familiar with. Staying in the same cycle of telling myself I'll do something new and then making up an excuse of why I didn't follow through. Looking to other people's perceptions of who I was rather than my own. Always dreaming big but never giving it my all. This was me up until last year. And that change started with a vision and then having faith in that vision. No matter what you want to do in life, whether it's something big like pursuing your dreams or moving out of your parents' home, or something smaller like trying a new hairstyle or listening to a new genre of music, the introduction of something always requires you to overpower your comfort zone. Going beyond what you find easy and familiar is the only way to grow. Of course, everything is easier said than done, but that's why you need to have faith. Faith produces works. If you truly believe in something, you'll put work towards it. Now, I can test that if you only operate in your comfort zone, it limits your faith in the areas that it affects, whether it's in regards to work, relationships, education, your walk with God, etc. Not because it takes away your belief of improving in that area, but because you no longer put your best foot forward. Constantly going through the motions make you feel like you're incapable of doing anything outside of that. So as I stated earlier, my change started with a vision. Not a vision like something on That's So Raven, but a clear end goal that you want to work towards. Without a vision, you'll lose sight when things get tough and go back to the things that's easy and familiar. After college, I really didn't know where I was headed, but I knew I needed to figure it out. And I started seeking God through prayer about vision, which led me to reading this book on purpose. And after a while, God told me what he had for me, and from there, I began writing it down. As Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 2-3 states, "Then the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain on tablets, that he may run who reads it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." There's for sure a plethora of ways to go about writing down your vision, but the two most popular ways I know are vision board style or simply writing it down in detail on a piece of paper. For me, I kind of combined the two and made this big brain plot. How I set mine up was by first putting God in the center, then a branch that led up to myself, and then for myself, several other branches that depict areas of life. My career, my education, my desires, self-development, areas of improvement, ministry, and then family. From there, each area has even more branches that continuously build off one another. Make sure to be very detailed. This is about all you want in life, and it's only between you and God. Then after I finished, I prayed on it and submitted it to God, and now he's directing me in it. An additional step I took was reflecting on the lies and doubts I told myself to keep me in my comfort zone. Like for example, my biggest lie I told myself was in regards to friendships. I thought that if I went too far or deviated from the usual and how they knew me, that my friends would think I switched up on them and that they would no longer want to be my friend. But in reality, most friends will actually be proud of you. They'll be proud to see you leveling up. They'll be proud of your progress, and oftentimes will be inspired by the work God is doing in your life. Even after doing all this, as you begin to step out of your comfort zone, give yourself some grace when you feel that resistance. Stepping away from all that we know isn't the easiest of tasks. We're human, so emotions are bound to come into play. It's okay to feel afraid. It's okay to feel nervous, as long as you don't allow that to stop you from doing what's on your heart. Like real talk, when I'm out filming by myself in public spaces, I often get scared because of the fear of standing out or being perceived in a negative way. But in those moments, I pray for peace and I have faith that what I'm doing is greater than myself. And usually God always gives me what I need in that moment. Getting out of your comfort zone is the only way to achieve what God has placed in your heart. Don't let your want for comfort outweigh your faith.
God saved me and he saved you too. I took that L on the Friday rise like Jesus, I made it through. Every day I thank God for the blessings. I ain't never found no one like you.